So today we are talking about date and time formulas, so everything around these two topics. So with the date formula, you can create a date from the separate values of year, month, and day. And here you only need to input them there, input them directly and hard-coded, or input them by reference to another cell. Day hands out the day of a date as a number. So if we have, for example, today is the 5th of August, if I have the day function wrapped enclosing this date or cell who has this date in it, it will hand out 5, or in this example, it will hand out 18. Month is the same, but will hand out a month. So for this example here on the table, it's like 7, and for the month today it's like 8. It would be 8. Year also the same. We'll hand out the year as a number. So in this case 2022. Today you don't give today any value. So you only type in equal today open bracket close bracket, and it will get you the current date in an automated fashion. So if you write this down in the table today and open the table tomorrow, then there will be by tomorrow the date from tomorrow in it. The same with now, but it now returns not only the current date, but also the current time. So this function will update every split second, let's say it that way. So WEEKNUM will return the calendar week of a date. So if you give it a date or a reference to a cell who contains a date, with return time, you can fine tune it. It will hand out the week number, sometimes used in the corporate context, but yeah, nobody can rely who week number is it except you work there and have to do on a daily basis with week numbers. EOMONTH or EOMONTH will be returning the last day of a month. So if you give this function a start date, and then you need to input here the month. If you input 0, it will be returning the last day of the month, the date you put in. If you hand out 1, it will return the day for the last day of the next month, and so on and so on. So this is to determine the last day of a month. And you could also use this to determine the first day of a month if you add then +1 and then you get the first day of the next month. Weekdays returns a number for the weekday of a date. So as the date format in the past, we're starting at Sunday. Sunday is the first one in the basic return type, in the default return type, and 7 is the last one. So 7 Sunday, 2 is a Monday, 3 is a Tuesday, and so on and so on. But you can adjust the return type according to your wish. And yeah, it will hand out a number for the weekday. You could use that for whatever you want. And with text, this function is not a date function, but I have it here because I use it mostly for formatting dates. You can format numbers according to certain formats. For example, with to return a weekday. So if you want to have the weekday written out or the month written out, you type in text, give it a value, in this case a date or a reference to a date, and then type in the special format code. You need to know that format codes by heart or know where to search for it or to ask ChatGPT. And then you will have, like, for example, the format code VDDD hands out the fully written out name of the date. You could also not only this function is, as I told you, not only used for date function type of stuff, but also for example, for fractures, like he done here at below, where you could turn a text a number into a fracture. Yeah. And you could also do this via formatting, so with user-defined format codes. So let's take a look at what these functions look in Excel. And please pay attention to it. I'm on a different format setting than you will possibly be. So this is like a European date setting. So if you want to create the date by separate fractures, by separate values, I type in date and hand the function over the separate values for year, month, and day, and it will returns the date. With day, I have, for example, a date and want to have the day. You see 26th, month, basically the same. Year, oh sorry, equal sign. Year also the same. Today, open brackets, close brackets, will hand out the current date, as you can see here. Now, will hands out the date, and you will see when it's 27, this function will, when I recalculate the sheet by typing something in or by clicking on recalculation, it will also went to 27. WEEKNUM will return the WEEKNUM. You see it, you can whatever adjust this, but also we have like the 9th week when the 26th of February is. So, and you see, so here we have a new time, and now when I start recalculating the sheet, this function gets 27, and it will update every calculation cycle or every calculation then. EOMONTH, here with second month, sorry, I have to, year short date, it's like not accounting. It's like the 29th, or if I want to have it for the, it works also for like minus month, so +1 you get the first day of this month. So 1st of February. Weekday ends out the number, as I've told you, and you see here you have different settings here for this. For example, if you want it like it should be, week starts on a Monday, you could type in here at second, and you see there is 1 because because it was a Monday, sorry. And this also changed when I don't know, sorry. And then here with text, you type in DDDD, I type in TTTT because it's also on my local setting there. So it's a Monday, but in Germany it's called a Montag, and days are Tage. So then I will link the next exercise in the video description, and the following video will be a solution for this exercise. Thank you for your attention. See you next time.